Let's watch.
Are you going to sleep lonely tonight?
Yeah. Something never felt kind of okay. I just never felt okay.
Pick a superpower.
Right.
Invisibility or flight.
Right.
I'm already invisible.
I haven't felt good for a long time. You know, I haven't felt good. For a couple years, it's something that's been bothering me.
I'm so curious about that podcast episode, why someone was feeling that many emotions with Joe Rogan. That I've never seen that before. So I'm interested. If anyone knows what episode that is, hit me up. Let me know what happened. But yeah, like crying or talking about how you don't feel good. I mean, that's a good thing to open up about that. Like, read some of these comments. I haven't felt good for a long time. Having no one to care for you as a child completely destroys your mind's perspective of this life. And then the creator responded.
Cat, shut up. And if I do, never gonna use this thing now, though. Alright, let's try pledging before I leave so I can see if I'll... Actually, you know what? Until everyone else is on, I'm just gonna try not to engage with that stuff so we can discover how it all works. Again. So, what is that 2 out of 4? I feel like I'm not living up to my... Doesn't matter. Not doing the battle pass. Doesn't matter. Not doing the battle pass. Devil's Moon is out. So if you buy the DLC, what do you get? Do you get you get everything that's in the battle pass automatically? Oh, you're talking about the... I think the DLC and the battle pass might be different. Okay. Yeah, I'll buy the skins. Just because I want to support Hunt, if you buy the battle pass, what do you even get? Yeah.
Don't like it. So let's end this off with something that's not horrifying and look at some of my favorite ones, 2 of them from the Niche Talk gaming category. I love these so much, more than any of the other ones. Let's watch. So these are really a full inversion on the traditional style of a gaming edit that showcases, you know, cool clips, and it tries to make you look really sick, and the plays are dope. These are always like weirdly stretched videos of just super uncompelling gameplay of people like missing shots and then falling to their death, or turning and statically like spraying someone and then cat images get plastered over top. It's really so little about the gameplay. It's co-opting the pacing of a gameplay edit only to just use it as a vehicle or a medium for, you know, silly, goofy dancing cats, and I think it's awesome.
I've never been more alone.
This one's like a perfect balance of sadness, being a little bit silly, and going crazy all at the same time. And that's why we love it, and that's why we're gonna end the video on that and not the scary one. So yeah, thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed.
Hello.
Hello.
How much snow are you supposed to get up there tomorrow?
I can't hear you. I don't have my headphones on. Okay. Was the leaks accurate? Is the event?
Can you hear me now?
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I tried to avoid the event and stuff so that we could discover it together. I did discover that those
Seen the
idols.
fire map yet?
I have not. I just started.
Okay. See it. Fucking dope.
How much snow are you supposed to get up there tomorrow?
5 to 7 with like a quarter-inch of ice. Yeah. Then we're supposed to get another, or we might get another big storm next week too. Fucking waiting for snow days all year.
All we're supposed to get is some crappy freezing rain, no snow.
Eh.
It's
Southern
crazy how much just the
Pennsylvanians.
2 hours, like, it makes such a difference in how much snow we get compared to.
Yeah, also it's
Yeah.
probably elevation. Like we're more in the mountains.
Yeah, that's true.
Too.
But no, I have not seen the fire map yet. The only thing I've learned so far is that those weird idols that you can break for points. If you
Yeah, how like quick does it feel like it is to get those like special upgrade points?
I got one, or I had one already, and I guess I got one called Fire Kissed or something. Just because I was like, I killed a guy and then I went to a wagon and I just wanted to see what the thing was like for interacting with it. I could have done the grounded or the fire pact. I did the fire pact and got something called fire touched or fire kissed or something, but I didn't say what it did, and I couldn't check in the match. So I walked into some fire and I was like, what the fuck, this is still burning me. And then I read outside the match later after that guy was dead that you burn out a bar and it heals your bar. Like that bar gets
Then
healed.
you get it back if yeah, sounds like
Marcus is here.
oops.
You wanna hunt, Marcus?
Hello?
Hello?
Yeah, that's my mixer for whatever reason wasn't working. That's a weird one. That's a new one. Alright.
Gonna hunt?
I suppose I could. Let me talk to Stanley though, because Zero got back from his surgery yesterday. Not got back, but he had surgery yesterday. And he is recovering and Stanley ate edible, so gotta keep an eye on him.
What do you have surgery for?
He had a cancerous tumor,
Jeez.
but I guess Brett and Lisa's dog has it's kind of common in dogs, and they had it removed and haven't had an issue with haven't had that one pop up since.
What is the like kind of cancer that it is?
Mast
Like
cell
what?
tumor is what it's called.
So is it like like what part of the body, I
a
guess.
skin
is it, or
cancer,
what, like,
yeah.
skin.
I guess the danger is if it metastasizes, then it can go everywhere and
I mean, skin cancer is supposed to be like one of the most treatable.
yeah. So they just remove it, but man, you should see the size of the fucking scar. It's ridiculous. It's huge. It's like
Oh,
scary.
he had it done and he's back.
Yeah, he
Zero.
had it yesterday. He was very loopy, and right now he's walking around with a shirt on
High
because
as
he
fuck.
can't be licking his wounds.
Zero was fucking ripped. How could he? Can he reach
He
it?
was super high. Here, I'll show you what he literally made this face for like 5 minutes straight at one point.
I like it. What's he seem like he was enjoying himself?
I
Hope
think
so.
he was confused.
Oh, they put
He just
challenges.
stood there,
in.
frozen in this state.
It's assigned to me
The
for
Heartland
automatic.
channel, I guess. Frozen in that state for like 20 minutes, to 5 minutes, sorry.
I think
And
he
then,
looks happy.
He had a cone on for a while too before we decided that we were gonna try to do the shirt thing. We put the bed in the you can see it's in the living room so that he doesn't have to like, jump up because he can't really. He like I was on the bed and like you'd think he would be able to feel me moving around, but he didn't see me coming in. I came in from behind him and he had his cone in, and then when I like showed myself in front of his face and started talking to him, he like looked, his eyes popped open wide and was like looking back and forth. Where the fuck did this guy come from?
Sounds like he's having a good time.
He was definitely stoned. But yeah, look at the size of the. Here, I'll put the scar in.
I'm imagining like a, I don't know,
So the
green
bump was
scar.
the bump was smaller than a dime.
They want to make sure they got it all.
Yeah, they wanted to make sure they got it.
So they took his rib cage.
Kind of.
Damn.
So smaller than a dime equals this.
Damn. It's his whole
Yeah.
body.
Yeah, it was like we were freaking out when we saw it, and then Brett and Lisa showed me theirs, and it was like the same thing, but the length of the dog. Because it was at a different spot and it went longer. Theirs was the size of like a nickel, they said. Their bum. So it really helped having someone had gone through it before.
I mean, I'm sure the doctor would have told you, like, listen, the scar got kind of out of hand. Something definitely went wrong.
I forgot
This is
where I
not
started.
normal. Yeah.
Yeah, but you just don't expect it, like the size of a dime thing. Hey, hold on, let me ask Sammy if she might watch these here for an hour or two. Are you off, Dave?
Yeah. I'll probably be off Friday too. Almost certainly. Damn, so. Oh, because he's high. That's why. Like, should I have someone watching Birdie at all times? I'm trying to play a game.
I should have fucking done the grounded pact on that guy, I guess. Because I forgot about the necro thing where you can bring yourself back to full life and solos.
The fire one seems shitty. Honestly. Actually, I guess
I do think it
in
will
the
be the
quest
weakest.
it will be good.
And I think that.
Or in the event maps, it'll be good because you'll just be able to walk through the fire.
Yes, exactly. I think that's the. You know, that
think
will
you
balance
mentioned
for
this,
it.
yeah.
Yeah, like you'll have a lot more mobility. Also, just like you could just hide in fire, then, right? Like, like.
Yeah. I mean, it'd be hard to shoot from.
Tell Chris what we're doing for Christmas.
It's up to you. Your main idea, so.
I guess we could and see if he has any ideas. I wouldn't mind. It's not for him.
Something
Wait,
for
kinda
Nico and
is.
Remy.
Kinda is, but it's really for Nico and Remy. Here, I'll show you, because I want to show Dave, too.
Yeah, that's why I originally came out to the computer for. I just saw you were playing.
Share screen. You should be able to see my screen.
Yes, I can.
Yes. Second. This works. There we go. Okay, so it'll be a scavenger hunt done through a phone app. I'm probably gonna have to use your phone, Chris, to do it. I'll side load it on your phone.
Right on.
The annual, traditional Sullivan family Christmas scavenger.
It is becoming a thing for those.
There's a second time.
Yeah. All right, so you should be able to see the.
I'm seeing a QR code.
All right, so here now you can see hopefully my screen, my phone screen.
I think so. Yeah. Yes.
All right, so there are. I'm just essentially what it is it's like a stepwise thing. These are the steps. You can see the locks on them here. And then, so the first one, Dave thought it would be cool to have QR codes. So we have QR codes here, and the QR code will hold like a password, so we could generate multiple of these. And it scans it. This now becomes unlocked. I need a better I think I need a transition animation.
So wait, they will scan them scanning the QR codes will
QR code. Yeah.
Will let the app know that they've beaten this step, that they found the thing. Is that what?
Well, that says challenge complete here, right?
They'll progress the thing.
They can now. Then they'll be able to hit next. So here you can't hit next because you haven't completed the challenge.
Could you use other QR code? Well, could you use?
Yeah, so I could do other QR codes here, let's restart the app.
Go out of order, you mean?
To do like a riddle or something, to link to a video, to clues
so
for
the QR,
okay.
my base. Oops, wrong. There's my other app, that one for school. The QR code, the very first thing I was thinking of is that we'd cut the QR code in pieces, and they'd have to piece it together, like a puzzle,
okay.
and then scan it. So here's the QR code now. So it's right now a text value. So this is with the wrong text value. And you'll see it gives you this is just the debug barcode QR code data. So that the data is password. The actual correct password is password 1. So if I change this to password 1, you see that?
It's too blown out and white.
Well, now it says password 1.
I can imagine you typing password 1.
Password 1, and I go over here and then it scans. I need a animation. I was saying I need an animation that is gonna be hopefully if you could just. I think one thing it would be cool, Dave, if you made a lock that looks like a goblin, and then I could, and then a version of it locked and closed, and I can have it flip between the two, and do that in an animation, and just show that they unlock that step to make it more clear. But then essentially it drops you back on this main page. I'll have a typo here, and it will say challenge complete and open up this next riddle.
Right
and
on.
I was thinking we could do one where say
you can do a lock opening animation too.
Yeah, exactly.
Have you had anything that would come across any tools that would allow you to use map data or anything like that in a scavenger hunt?
GPS,
I probably could figure something out like
longitude
that.
and latitude,
that.
longitude and latitude shit.
It depends on what's available. So this next one, here, let me show you what I have, and then we can talk about.
Okay.
New
I
ones.
thought they were all gonna be QR codes. Sorry. Go ahead.
No, I have 3. For the 4th one is just a QR code again. But so the next one is I was thinking. So it's gonna be goblin based. Is I guess based on Dave's game with the kids, goblins.
Yeah.
So Sammy and I bought a bunch of stuff.
Goblins into a digital format, so I don't have to.
Sammy and I bought a bunch of stuff. One thing that we thought would be funny would be having them make goblin masks to impersonate a goblin and sneak through something. We also bought some bells that we're gonna put on fishing lines and have them Mission Impossible style go through them without ringing the bells. And if
right
they
on.
fail, we brought
I have a
police
bunch
string
of
and spray them.
stuff. When I had the random idea to do a Halloween version of a scavenger hunt at one point. So I think I have like blacklight markers and a blacklight flashlight that I can
Yeah,
use for
and
that.
whatever you can think. I just think it would be hilarious if I'm looking into it to see how expensive it would be if like one of us wore a really nice goblin mask and we told them to make their own goblin disguises with like we have felt like just cheap felt that green felt that we bought and have them make their own goblin masks and pretend to like blend in and then like whoever's wearing the mask can pretend to recognize them and kick them out if they're human, quote unquote, or if they're wearing their masks, they can't tell the difference.
Right on.
That'd be cute. Next one is a clock one where it's maybe something like you have to find a time is basically the thing. Find the correct time
Keep in
somehow
mind,
and make it a little bit
children,
harder is that it's in military time.
modern
Is
children
there-
can't tell analog time, is what I have found as a teacher, which is weird.
But then if you find the right time, like that one, it'll complete again. And this last one I just made today is a keypad.
So I'll have to get a
So
code, a four-digit
yeah,
code.
you'll have to get a 4-digit code somehow,
You
and
got to make it the like traditional one, the one that like games keep putting in. Like,
yeah.
since
Right now it's
the
just
whole
1,
time.
2, 3, 4.
I think they
And then this
will
is just Scavnger.
absolutely love this. If you could, I think the, you know, I think how long are you planning for this to take?
So all these 3 things I was able to make in 2 days.
Not
We
not to
have
not to
how many
make
more?
for them to complete. I mean, like.
Oh, I don't know. It depends on how many good ideas we come up with. So we have they'll make goblin masks, right? That'll take them some time. That's just gonna be some downtime, craft time. They'll do the Mission Impossible thing. We have like this glow in the dark. These like snapping, like the glow stick things where you snap them and they glow.
Yeah, yeah,
We
yeah.
have that, but it's a crown, I guess.
Could we
Gems.
sorry, actually,
Was
just
that?
The
explaining.
gems.
What gems?
The dig out gems.
Oh, we have dig out gems, like some rocks that.
Forget
Oh,
we
Remy-
should
Remy
get
will
Lost
really like
Kids in
that.
on this too, if we can.
Yeah, hold on. Let me
Get who
Because
in
I'm
on
gonna
it?
put you on
Lost Kids.
my speakers for a second,
I can't hear
so
you,
Sammy
Dave.
can hear
Lost
you.
Kids.
Laura's kids. Yes, yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah, so I think we'll do like a trivia one where it has something with space to Rope and
There's
William.
gotta be things, yeah,
Yeah.
that they could get.
So yeah,
All right.
the
Hold
level of
on. Don't
stuff.
say anything. I wanna put you in my speaker so Sammy can hear you. She's here. Can you talk now?
Hello.
So I just wanted to say that in case I forgot.
I cannot hear you. 1 second. I just have to find the right speakers. Try now.
Hello. Hello. Hello.
Hello.
Hello. Hello. Hello.
Is it too bad with the feedback?
You sound fine.
I don't hear any feedback. I don't hear myself at all.
Alright. Can you
If
hear
you-
Sammy?
Like she barely cut in through your
Here, let me
threshold thing.
So here's how, if you want to get Laura's kids involved, which I think is a great idea, here's how you should do it. They're much younger, right? So like every step should have like an easier little kids challenge that the bigger kids, my kids, can help out with if the little kids can't figure it out, and then like their big kids challenge, right? Because otherwise it's just gonna be Nico or Rem solving everything. So like maybe but for the goblin things, like the little kids can make the goblin mask and then they can do the sneaking or something like that is like that how I would do it if you're planning
Division of
to.
labor, yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah, I mean there'll be easy. There'll be ones like the trivia one will be easy, right? I'll have a multiple answer trivia question about space that William will be able to solve. Jacob's a baby.
On the space thing,
I'll just put
Laura's
a picture of a nipple.
Me and William, yeah. Give him something to hold and shake around.
Yeah.
Also, like William's only 3, and his attention span isn't that long. So I feel like if we make the
Yeah,
first,
I mean, yeah.
geared towards him, he might fall off and become interested in something else. So
I think we should spend the next couple of days just coming up with like different mechanisms, like here I'll relaunch it. It's so hard to use your phone with the mouse.
Can you not use it on your phone? We'll
I
see.
can. It's just Sammy's here and my phone's over there. It's over there, but I can't hold it in my hands right now. Okay. So we have the QR scanner. You know, that one's easy. I actually programmed an override that I can click right now, but I'll remove that one. It's actually, we have the clock thing where they have to find a time, and then we have the keypad, right? What are some other things that would be relatively easy, stuff like that, input methods for or other things? We could also repeat the QR
I have an
code.
idea.
The map data thing is the only other like type of.
I like the map data thing.
I'll have to look into that. That one will require, like, I won't be able to program that one from scratch. So it'll require.
shit.
I have one that you probably won't be able to program from scratch, but maybe, I don't know, maybe it's easier than things. Can you do an AR thing?
Maybe. Again, that'll be another thing. Yeah, like you said, I'd have to get a
I'm just
Rebuild.
trying to think of like the general like actual
yeah.
hardware of the phone. What about like is there something on most phones that would allow you to track steps, the number of steps they've taken or something?
Probably.
So that you wouldn't need map data for that. You would just need a starting location and like it could tell how far they moved. Would that be like doable without you having to like, you know, work another tool into it or have it be a big pain?
Sorry, say that again.
Like rather than doing map data stuff, what if you just would it be? Well, do most modern phones have hardware that would be easily able to do something like tell how far they've walked from a starting position?
Maybe. Again, I don't know. It's
Okay.
possible. Throw out whatever you want. Any ideas, and I'll see how.
And I will search them up in this repository thing.
I'm just trying to think of like the hardware of a phone and what it can do. Like pictures, they've sort of thought of with the AR thing. Like,
Gyroscope shit.
Gyroscope, yeah, what in the phone, like what type of feedback would you get from the gyroscope stuff on a phone?
You can do a thing that
I think I can access that data, but again, I'm not fully sure. Flutter, gyro.
well, we could just throw a bunch of shit out, and you can figure out which ones you can do and can't do, I guess.
There you go. This is a package that gives access to the accelerometer, gyroscope, and gyroscopes and magnetometer.
There, have the little kids spin around real fast.
Magnetometer, can phones find actual like true north naturally without using GPS? Interesting. Cool, because my watch can do that, so I was wondering if
this will not work. So I will definitely need your phone then, Chris, because this package does not work for iPhone. Oh wait, sorry, it does work for iPhone. I still think I'm gonna use your phone because I'm not gonna be able to test on their whatever iPhone they have.
That's fine.
Or Lauren's phone, which is a little younger or older. Yours is brand new.
You can use mine.
But yeah.
I'm thinking of something with having them go somewhere and yeah, like face true north, or like having them like balance the phone while doing something, or you know, a accelerometer or the gyroscope can't go past a certain
What about
speed,
a thing where
or
it like vibrates as you get closer to like a hot and colder thing?
Yes, that would be very, very cool.
Yeah, I'll see if that has flutter.
As it gets closer to what though? How would it sense that?
A GPS coordinate or...
Yeah, I was trying to avoid Marcus having to deal with the actual map data stuff.
If you could get like a Bluetooth tracker thing, maybe. I don't know what you know, actual hardware there is for that sort of shit.
This vibration stuff looks super easy if this is all it takes. Like if this is the implementation.
I think you'd have to have GPS coordinates to do.
I think the vibration stuff,
to something though.
like yeah, like having something like slowly like give one or two like pulses of a vibrate, and then the pulse like increases as you get closer to something, would be a fucking killer total hit with Laura's kids especially. They would love that. That just imagine you're.
I mean, younger kids are just all about learning sensory shit.
Yeah.
That's what their brains are constantly doing.
You know, you could be like, you're playing hide and seek with a ghost.
Where like you're trying to hone in on the spot you have to press, or like drag something to the right spot. You know, that like if I can't figure out the GPS stuff, then we could do a drag something to the right spot, and you essentially it's one of those find the right spot on the phone thing, right?
Like dragging your finger across the screen.
Yeah, exactly. Okay. And if you hold on the spot for 2 seconds, that's the challenge. but and it'll
It could be a good like you know, concession version. Like if we can't do the thing that captures the essence of
Yeah,
it, right?
that is the if I can't figure out the GPS stuff.
I think you tell the little kids that they're playing hide and seek with a ghost, and that the ghost will touch their phone
Fucking
when
would
they
love
It
get
to
would be
draw
neat
closer.
if I could
ghosts.
connect it to my
Sure.
phone, but I don't think I'll be able to figure that out before.
Then
The AWS stuff takes a long time, so I would not be able to set up the AWS stuff that quickly.
that also moves naturally into an AR thing. So if all this comes to fruition, like we don't know what parts will work out, but the ghost thing, I mean. Oh, you found the ghost. Here it is in on your screen. You can see it only on your phone.
All right, vibrate as you get closer to some GPS coordinates. What else did we have?
I mean, can you just fake AR and have them open the camera and then have an app open
Yeah.
up over top of that playing an animated ghost, like in front of
You can
the?
fake it.
Yeah,
Just play an animation when you find it and have the camera open.
right.
I'll just put AR Ghost Hunter or
But
something.
it would look much cooler if we could make ghosts.
Something about going somewhere and facing true north. I think like finding a spot with a cool view, getting them to go there somehow. It doesn't have to be with map data. It can just be however through clues.
You gotta take them in the car. Someone's gotta drive them around. Or we just give them the keys.
Is there? Could you guys do
Part of the
anything physically in the
challenge.
real world where like you would?
They
Mom
can
used
do
to
100 push-ups.
when we were kids, Mom used to have these glass things hanging from windows all the time that would make cool, stained glass, colorful patterns on the floor and wherever the sun was shining. Getting them to go to a place, this is maybe a little much, at a time,
Oh God.
and face a direction
Let's
based
go,
on north.
hiking tomorrow and the next few days and see where the shadows fall.
Yeah, make a sundial. What's a sextant, right? Is that the thing that lets you see the stars?
Yeah, sextant is. I thought sextant was months, but I could be wrong.
Sextant, I think that doesn't. You mean see the stars like as if it's a lens that you're looking through?
Or navigation.
It lets you, yeah, like you use the stars to use it. I know I know
Yeah,
that.
this thing. Yeah, you use the stars to navigate, essentially.
Wait, what
Yeah.
is a sextant? Show me that picture. Yeah. Okay, that's not what I thought a sextant was at all. I thought it was one of those.
Measure angles, mainly used at sea. Tool is named because the arc is one. I guess it's for. Sextant is essential tool for celestial navigation used to measure the angle between the horizon and a visible object. Yeah, so you would pick a star that you know, line it up,
And
and then it would help you navigate.
if I was a billionaire, an awful person and a billionaire, I would sounds like a very cool skill to learn to use how to use a sextant.
Yeah, if you didn't have to worry
Sextant.
about
If I could just
survival.
be like, hey, I want a boat to do this.
Yeah, that'd be neat. All right, so yeah, we'll look at so AR GPS stuff, magnetometer for go somewhere face true north and do something. Anything else?
There's gotta be other stuff with the camera.
What about with the gem kit that we have? They have to dig out the gems, and all the gems are like identifiable with the camera. Like, I don't
Yeah,
know.
could you program the
That
camera
requires
to
machine learning to make them or to automatically identify them.
Could you just identify a color with the camera if they took pictures of the gems?
That probably doesn't even need AI, right?
Maybe I'd have to see. Yeah, again, that'd be another package that I'd have to find out if we have one. Because it would require accessing low-level camera data, like probably the buffer data for the what's being displayed, which may not be available on an Android. You know, it may not be readily available for the sake of safety. If I could take a look, maybe I could maybe it has Flutter has high level tools for sampling color, like a color picker. Yeah, maybe I could figure out how to get this a color picker to work on on the camera.
Could just sample any pixel and have a whatever the value is in like HSV or whatever color format it's in, RGB or HSV or whatever.
What's the
And
color picture tool called, Dave? On not the picker, but the the thing where you suck up a pixel's color.
Eyedropper or something?
dropper, yeah.
Dropper or something?
Color dropper. I don't know. Well, that would be our best chance of finding it. Is finding out if there's a tool for that.
It might just be called color picker or something. It
Well,
might be
picker
easier.
is gonna give us like something like this, where you're gonna select a color.
I'm able with Photoshop. I don't have it installed on this computer.
Try
Never mind.
eyedropper.
I'm not
Everything
doing
it's coming up.
Eyedropper. I think it is eyedropper.
Eyedropper.
It's gotta be eyedropper.
Try
Not
eyedropper.
color
EYE dropper.
Oh, UIE.
EIE dropper. I like eyeball dropper.
Yeah. Cyclops. What the hell's Cyclops?
Ah,
A color picker with an eyedropper tool works on mobile, so it's a color picker again. But it
with an
looks like it has
eyedropper tool.
an
So
eyedropper
if you click on the icon, you can just pick colors. I think that's what it does.
Well, so it looks like this works on an image, so I'd have to like have them take a picture of it, store the image temporarily, and then have them eyedrop it. But
You
like,
make the app do that like automatically.
yeah, I can easily take a picture, store an image.
Just want to make sure that the ones on here is the ones that we actually get, because they're in this thing, so we're not gonna like have access.
Yeah, we don't really know. I guess we're gonna open it. It's not like a gift; it's a challenge.
Yeah,
So
but like
yeah.
all the gems are inside this sand block that they have to like harvest the gems.
Yeah, we should see if we can reform that sand block. I gotta assume that we
I
can.
don't. I'm gonna say that's a.
I'm gonna say that's a yes because otherwise it would be a one-time use toy, which would be useless.
Yeah, well, that's like the nature of.
And also, like, if someone shakes this around, then that block's just gonna fall apart.
I mean, there are definitely toys like that where it's one-time use.
Yes,
You
the-
find the gems in it. They've
Remy has
done
gotten
I've
many
done
a
them with them
thing.
like 4 times in their life.
Yeah.
That's silly. Well, what about
But
like
'cause they
the
get the gems out. Like this is a I think
It's an
for like
experience.
rock
Like it's a
collect, like,
it like
one-time.
breaks if while in transit?
It's a
I'm
it's a
just-
more it's a more
sand, though.
elaborate version of like an unboxing, right? It's
Yeah.
more it's that taken to the
Well,
And
here,
they
extreme.
have like a mallet and they have like a toothbrush. It's like teaching you how to like dig crystals out of like the dirt. It's like a I don't know, smart kid toy. It's not like
But yeah, I was
And
hoping
the
that you
toy
could be
ring,
like
yeah.
something you
Throw
could
it in the
reform.
garbage.
I was hoping you could reform it so that we could hide something in it.
That would be.
no, I think the gems that they
but-
come from it like have to be somehow the
Let's just get
something
cement.
clue.
Have them use a
We
sledgehammer.
could just
on
have
it.
them.
Cats
We could
litter
also just
box in the
have
face.
like have it do something as simple as like there's a color wheel and they just decode it using the colors that they find. Like they get letters per color, and so let's say we have 26 colors or something.
Yeah, I mean, Chris, you think
Yeah, you're
Nico
right.
would be up to that?
Up to what?
All
Sorry,
right,
I was thinking of an idea. I have an
figure
idea
that kind of shit out.
to figure.
Like a decoder. So like we get a color for each letter, make a code wheel that has they can scroll through and figure out what color belongs to what letter, and then they'll get the rocks out and match it to a color, and then get all the letters, and then they'll decode some sort of passphrase or something like that.
I think if they have to if we tell them how that works, they'll definitely be able to do it. If they need to figure out that that's how it works,
Yeah.
that might be tough.
Nico might be able to solve it.
Nico might be able to figure
might.
that part out. The actual doing of it and solving of it, though, Rem loves that shit. That's much more of a Rem thing. So I would tune it maybe more towards Rem's level, and then because if it's only, but also I don't know. Nico gets his feelings hurt sometimes when Rem figures stuff out for him. So maybe I don't know. But like
Bless you.
Thank you.
it's hard to say. With Nico, it really depends on
It's a rock fact.
on his mood and how into it he is. If he's into it, I'm sure he would get it. Yeah. I have an idea. I want to throw it out there before I forget. Shit, did I forget? Oh. Does it have something that could identify music notes? And could we have a puzzle
Oh,
where
definitely.
Nico has to play a note on his violin and then Rem has to sing the note?
Oh,
Again, it's gonna
can Rem
be
match notes like that? Is she like? I know she can sing. Like
She,
she has a pretty natural talent for it. But like, can she like hear a
yeah.
note and then just reproduce
If
it
she can
as
lay
a
off a
full
goddamn
voice?
vibrato, I'm sure she could, yes.
like God, I don't know. No, what would I even search for that note
Pitch
Um,
identifier?
Pitch
identifier.
identifier or like, yeah.
Um,
Because, like, phones must be able to do this, right? Because they make guitar
well, apps can do this, and
tuning.
normally it's done through probably like a machine learning piece. Like I think you're assuming that they're like the things that Google has, like the sound, like the song identifier stuff. That stuff is Google's technology. They don't give it out to everybody all the time. So it depends on
Well,
whether or not that stuff is open source. Here's something that's called pitch detector.
I just assumed
70%
you were.
popularity means that not everybody likes it. Um, that uses it, that has used it in the past, so it may not be a great app.
If it could just identify one note, that's all you would need it to do. You don't have
I
to
mean,
do it. I
so
just
the other version of this puzzle is give them a button that plays an audio file, a set of notes, and then give them buttons for each note for a bunch of different notes and have them match it, and then that's the same thing as a rock decoder thing, except this time they're finding the note that matches and then turning that note into a letter.
Oh,
yeah,
so well,
yeah.
could you do?
Or they're writing it, matching, period in just in an order, and it doesn't have to be a letter. Just have them match the song in order, and then they get.
So if you can't like when you say it might be hard to access like the microphone's pitch or whatever.
Not the microphone, but like a something that actually recognizes pitch, unless like
It needs
you're.
something to look at the waveform and say what
Is
note it is.
well, would it matter? Like, does the problem affect whether if you could you just like record a bit of it and then like analyze that? Does that not like really factor into the equation?
I think
Would
like
that
I would
not
just use
help
like I'm sure there's a Flutter recorder thing like that is
the issue?
not the issue. Yeah, the
Yeah,
issue uh is whether or
just
not
don't analyze it at all.
there would be something that could recognize a pitch.
Yeah.
So
So
the
you wouldn't
like
have to,
also
so that
like
you wouldn't have to
so
build
why would
it.
we need a recorder in this kind of puzzle? Would the idea be that we're gonna make
So,
Remy mimic it with her voice?
yeah, or just working their musical. They've taken an interest in playing music recently, and actually they both have. Rem has a violin now, and Nico has a viola. So like getting them to play a note, especially Remy on her violin, she would love to. I'm sure she'll bring her violin, and I'm sure she would get a huge kick. I should make sure no one's listening to me. Hold on, Bob. Um, it's less about the puzzle being like it being a good idea for a puzzle, and more about just recognizing they're a thing that they're into and a skill that they've learned, something personal to them, and saying like and having that be the solution. I feel like sure we could do a like a sound matching puzzle, but like I feel like that loses a little bit of the magic of what the of like having them do it themselves. It's fine if they can't do it. It's no big deal at all. We can just do a
I
different
mean, I
puzzle.
think
But
you guys are like assuming that there are all these tool sets out there that they're just are not in reality. Like it's low level stuff. That would be things that I would have to program. Like could be done if I had weeks. Probably not in 10 days or whatever. Like 9 days.
yeah, I
Uh,
didn't. I was just asking if literally I didn't know. You know, if every phone hardware-wise just had a something akin to a pitch recognizer in it, and if you're saying that there's not,
no,
then
that's
that's
gonna be
fine.
software based. Yeah, that's like a custom software thing. It probably goes into most things that do that are likely have either have some machine learning or if it's just as simple as like a note, like guitar tuner thing. Maybe there's probably a simpler way to determine what a pitch a note is, but I don't know it.
Actually, is there a way to just use it to have your app just access another app that's a guitar tuner and get data from that somehow?
I mean, what they're gonna sing a G, a
Uh, they'll,
guitar
they'll,
G.
they'll,
I don't
they'll,
think it.
they'll play a G or whatever on their violin, and it will, you know, say on another app it will recognize it as a G, and
Yeah, but
then
that app would have to have an API that like
Yeah, it would have to be
check
like,
out.
hey, I'm gonna kick this out to other app.
Yeah, like
okay.
say yes, this is it, kind of thing. It wouldn't. It would need to be able to send me something that triggers, which I doubt that app would have. Uh, let's see what this tutorials. This says just to use that pitch detector. If this pitch detector thing works, it could work. I'd have to test out this one.
If it's easy, it's just one idea.
Library implements the yin algorithm ported from Tarso's DSP library. The hell the yin algorithm is.
As like some sort of, I think it's like a backup plan instead of like matching a note. Is there a way to just like have them record like a song or like record something and then
Or
when
just
it's
like
ready,
play successfully a
Rem would
song
love to just
from
Rem would love to
in front
just
of
yeah.
us.
Yeah, I mean, I could. That it's easy enough to record stuff, but then
gives you a clue.
it's sort of that at that point then it would just be as simple as we give them the task and then we have a QR code that we have
That
them
might be the
scan when
better
they're
thing
done.
then, because then it's like yeah, well, but then the risk I guess is like Remy stealing the show, Remy trying to steal the show. But I'm sure she would absolutely love to sing a song for the answer to a clue. Although who knows? Sometimes she's like, Pap was up here like a month or two ago and asking her to sing, and she was refusing. But normally you can't shut her up. It's like just keep singing.
Well, I mean, she knows all you guys and feels safe with you guys and probably, I don't know, more embarrassed for because she was less familiar with.
Yeah.
Also,
Well,
we make it something easy if we want to like include all three of them in that. I don't know what the fucking songs a 3-year-old knows or specifically William, but like, I know it's Christmas themes. You make it just like Jingle Bells or something like that. That way, if Remy feels shy, little William can like do it. I don't know. It's like something that is
Hmm.
easy enough.
I'll see if the
yeah,
pitch detector thing works. I think even if that doesn't work, then there's still value to the figure out the match
it
the
could.
thing. It's still musical. Everyone can contribute to it without having to be musically standard. Puppy, did you just jump onto the
I
bed?
did.
It could be something as simple as
You okay?
I'll check his stitches.
Yeah, can you check him real quick?
Yeah. You can't jump on things, sir.
Yeah, it's his left side.
You fucking did. Roll over.
Yeah, we'll get him when he gets down, but we'll have to make sure we pick him up off the bed. All right. He was just he didn't like being alone.
uh,
Um, yeah, I'll check the pitch detector stuff. You guys wanted to go. I'm going so simple with my stuff, and you guys want to go so much more complex. But I guess it's good to try and see.
I was just trying to like see what's out there for the things that the phone can do.
Yeah, well,
I don't expect
the
any.
phone, the phone. Think of the phone as just like the things I have access to is I can access the camera, I can access the microphone, I can access the accelerometer data, stuff like that. The how you use it stuff, that's all gonna be custom, like complicated implementations, things that will take more than 9 days to do. So unless there's a solution that already exists out there in open source, um, or if the Dart team has open sourced it themselves, the Flutter team has open sourced it themselves, it's probably not available.
Yeah, I don't expect any of
Here's maybe a simple one. Could you do like maybe simple? I don't know. Could you do like a red light, green light sort of thing? Little kids would probably be into this. Red light, green light sort of thing, where it's like it's tied to maybe your clock data, and it'll just do like a modulo of like the amount of time left in a minute or something, and so that basically you have like a thing, an imaginary light going from red to green every 10 seconds or so, and that uses the
Like timers are
accelerometer or
super
the
easy. Yeah, I mean, we could probably do something where that would be a good accelerometer one.
yes,
Where
exactly. I was gonna say the
yeah, so you
accelerometer
just
can
type
be
the
like if you're not
accelerometer and
moving.
have them freeze every 10
Right,
seconds.
exactly.
Yeah, that should be pretty manageable.
Also do a hot potato thing. with the phone very easily.
Yeah, let's just break this phone.
You do
But
like a hot. Well, if you could get it working on.
I mean, pass it off. But be pretty dangerous with children.
Yeah, the red light green light thing should be doable. I'll probably focus on that one first because that one's definitely accomplishable with assuming that the what is the sensor plus package works.
Do
It
phones
looks like
have
this is from a
anything
verified
naturally built
publisher.
in that you'd be able to easily access that like tells them when they're like very very close to another phone?
That would be NFC thing, and the other phone would have to have NFC enabled and be looking.
I'm just wondering if there's anything you could do, one puzzle you could do with with me and Lauren's or something, if that might be an
I
idea.
mean, if it was a way to do it, you could make it the vibrating thing, hide one phone. If
Yeah.
the GPS thing it wasn't working out. You could potentially do it
Accessing
that way.
NFC features on Android and iOS. Plugin depends on NFC tag reader session, and yeah, that's not a problem. I'd have to read up on it.
All you need to know, all you need to let me know is if it's easy. If it's easy, then I
This
can come up with
probably
ideas
wouldn't be
for that.
super easy. I'd have
Okay,
to look into
never
because
mind.
NFC technology is its own thing. I'd have to look into how it's used. It looks like you could do it, but I would have to check. And then that also requires me for programming a separate app to get into a state that it will receive the NFC calls, or put out an NFC call constantly. It could be done. I'd have to read about it. I'm gonna prioritize red light, green light so far. That one's an easy one. Um, quote unquote easy. We'll see how easy it is. We can. I'll look into. Well, this one's definitely easy, assuming that thing works.
There's
GPS
probably
stuff will be my tier 2 look in. So here's my, T1. This will be tier 2. In terms of practicality, this will be tier 3. This is actually super easy, but not exact. No one seemed to express super interest in that.
so if you have that one screen that's like basically a 4-digit code, but if you just turn that to letters, I think there's probably a lot of stuff you can do with just like really easy stuff you could just do with like QR codes as hints to a code, right? Just to QR codes that bring up an image or something, and they can find 4 of them or whatever each of them, and they're all a hint towards what the code would be.
Yeah, we could do something like that. The QR code stuff is super easy to do.
Honestly, you could probably do a whole thing based just with QR codes. That's probably maybe the easiest
That was the
route.
original, originally I was gonna do it with passwords like that they find in World, and then Dave suggested QR codes, and then once I realized how easy it was to do some stuff, I went for the clock thing, which is like the clock is kind of a built-in, already accessible, built by them
What if
thing.
you give them dozens of QR codes on a single page, and then they have to put it and basically give them a jigsaw puzzle of like all the
Mark is
images.
already kind of
Yeah, the
go
puzzle
that
where
way.
we take one QR code and cut it out, and cut it into pieces, and
Right,
we have
right,
to
the
put it
four
together.
of them idea, yeah. Well, this would be more like something you would do Like if you could do like 20 QR codes all leading to a part of a larger image, and then have it in the. I'm not sure how easy it would be to do this in the app, but like just have them. They can't rotate the pieces, but just have a grid that all the images can be pulled onto, right? And then you have to put the images in the right sequence. When you're talking about a cut up QR code, you're saying that they're in reality
In
there's a
real
piece
world,
of paper
yeah.
that is
Yeah,
cut
I
into
mean,
four
I
pieces.
could have something that loads in and does like a slide puzzle or
Yes,
something like
exactly.
that.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
That's what I'm
I could
thinking.
have images loaded in that make a slide puzzle.
Right.
Essentially, this thing is a grid. Like thing right here, the numbers, that is a built-in component. So it's a grid. The like the pressing things and stuff is custom, but I can just set it so that it stores whatever one you just pressed, and then press another one, and it'll swap those two.
You know, yeah. So like you could get a picture of Dad's face or something and
Yeah.
cut it into 9 pieces, and then they put the puzzle together, and they're like, oh, we have to go to Pap for the next one. You know.
Yeah, something like that.
This is really cool. Thank you for doing this. This is a really good gift. This is very thoughtful and cool.
I have no money, so this is the the option.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right.
I have to go to bed in an hour and 15 minutes, so if we're playing Hunt.
This is plenty to start with. Yeah. Yeah. If you think of any other good ones, just let me know. I'll see how feasible they are.
Yeah, I'm sure I'll think of some other ideas tomorrow or whenever. Or if I think of any, I'll text you guys.
Yeah, I assume we'll the goal will try to have it like solidified by the 20th probably, and then do some just bug testing puzzle get all the pieces of like the how to solves in by the 20th, and then put the puzzles together on between then and the 23rd. You guys are coming the day of the 23rd or before that?
I will be here at least on the 23rd, and probably. So we'll probably come. So 23rd is Friday. Lauren, I don't think we'll want to drive home on Christmas Eve, so we'll probably leave on the 23rd and come on the 22nd, I think.
It's Friday. It might be snowing the Thursday and Friday. That's what it has in forecast right now, but that's still a ways out.
That's a ways out. I don't ever listen to weather that's like more than a week away unless it's like hurricane shit.
All right. That's enough for now, and then I'm gonna put you guys back in my headphones.
Right on.
What's up?
Are you playing? Are you playing games like late tonight?
Probably. Chris said he could only play for an hour. And...
I can play till 11, maybe 11:30.
Get you off the bed.
I have to get up early tomorrow and drive, so can't be up super late.
Zero, come. Zero, come.
Talk.
Talking.
Oh, my headphones are off.
Oh yeah. Okay.
Talk now.
No.
Talking.
Okay.
Good boy.
Yeah, we'll see what I can make. You guys came out with way more challenging stuff.
I mean, I basically
I
just
we
was
could
going
come up-
through
we
the
could probably
parts.
come up with a bunch of like super low level stuff real quick if we do want to dedicate.
I
Well, I'll
basically
think
just
about
went
it.
through all the
I'll
parts
try.
of a phone and thought what would be the most obvious puzzle to do with this hardware one by one. Like really we could just focus on the QR codes and the stuff that's easy and probably make a bunch
Well, we
bunch
could
of shit.
still do stuff like I think you're just thinking higher level than we have access than is readily available. The problem, like if we had a month to do this, some of this stuff would be feasible even without open source libraries. Like I could probably implement it with just calling.
And nothing I said did I expect to actually ever get in. I just literally thought that, yeah, you were just gonna like search some like pre-made shit that you could possibly get
Like the key code stuff, the only thing in here that is that like the QR code stuff that's that is a library. The alarm clock thing, the clock itself is a built-in widget, but the rest of it, like how it validates, is not. And the key code thing is I actually built from hand, other than having a grid thing. But all the other pieces are hand written, low level. But the microphone thing, I'm sure I can get access to the microphone.
Don't even worry about that. I think maybe just do the stop and go thing and like a bunch of QR stuff, and if you can, and like
I mean,
maybe
just prioritize all this shit. Like, if you get to one thing, like if there's nothing, like,
Yeah,
if you need it, if there's time.
yeah, I think well, for the next 6 days, until the 20th is when I want to lock in all the possible puzzle features, and then from there we'll just do design on how to like put, essentially level design, right? Put it all together, but we'll have it stagnated at that point so I don't break anything. Adding clues and features is relatively easy. It's all pretty modular. Essentially, each puzzle thing is considered a solver, and you just pass that in with the clue data. I call them clues. The clue data. You'll have each thing has a password and a solver, and the solver is like the QR thing, the keypad, whatever it is, and then the solver always feeds out some sort of password, whether that be the text from the QR code, the string of numbers from the keypad, the actual time and date is. It doesn't have to be text. It could be time and date. It could be anything. Um, Anything that can be compared with an equality.
if you could learn to use all those, this is like a far future, not for this project idea, but like if you could also figure out how to use all those libraries or whatever that allow you to interact with that hardware that we were all just talking about, like figure out map data and the pitch stuff and the this and that. I actually wonder if you could make like a like a Mario Maker but for ARGs on phone. like
Mm.
here's the thing that allows you like easy
Yeah,
building
tool
blocks,
set to build. Yeah, probably. Yeah,
like
definitely.
that would actually be something I think you could sell the shit out of. Especially if you just went out of your way to make it a little bit graphically nice and aesthetically
Yeah.
pleasing.
Oh, there are a bunch of traits that I don't understand.
They're I don't know if
Event
you read the
traits.
leaks. They're the event traits that are like crazy overpowered shit that you have to actually like get special points for in game.
Oh, they cost other points. Okay.
Some of them they're fucking bonkers though. There's one that allows you to raise yourself from the dead if you're solo if you have Necromancer.
If you have at least 4 pledge marks, monsters can't see you, but they can still hear you.
Yeah, it's cool.
In exchange for 1 pledge mark, when
Interesting.
a health chunk is burnt away, it is instead instantly restored.
Yeah, I got that one. I had that one earlier, and I walked through fire, but I didn't let a whole bar burn, so I didn't see how it really works.
Alright, well, let me get some traits here. Flutter is nice though. It really it's pretty quick to build things.
Is it a paid thing, or can
No,
anyone?
anyone can do it. It's open source. Uh, it's Google's programming framework for mobile and web. Actually, this all would work on a website. It's actually kind of neat. It's supposed to be one code base for everything. Though I think for iOS there are some specific alterations you have to make, like accommodations you have to make for specific pieces because the underlying operating system is so different. I should pull my code base to this computer though, because I've been doing it all with one on that Surface Pro.
Alright.
Still haven't seen the fire map, and this is my fifth match. Wait, I do have to kill these guys with the choke bombs from the quest. I only have one choke now, so nobody die.
I have 2 chokes.
I will never die.
Also, look at the map. Does it look any different to you other than new icons? There's different icons. I wonder if this will go away. Here, so look at this thing.
Let's go get the weird shit.
Here's this thing. Look at it. This thing gives you quest points. But let's say we don't want quest points and we want to shoot it. You can shoot it. Watch out. It blows up. You get half the amount of quest points, I guess. But it fucking hurts you real bad. Yeah.
Okay. Cool.
I
so
shot one.
I shot. Trait points. Shoot it so they die. That's what that's for. There's another one here. Let's actually get the points.
I feel like it seems too. Yeah, you'll get 6 from this one. You get twice the amount.
So wait, do I assign those traits ahead of time, or only once I get out of level?
So when I pledged to my to a pact before, I instantly got a thing, and I think then once you're pledged to a pact, you can do anything within that pact with regular trait points. Is how I imagine it will work.
So can I only get 1 pact?
I think you can only get 1 pact per hunter.
Per hunter, okay.
I believe it's
Clue.
so.
Then-
You didn't get the clue.
Oh yeah.
There's a pretty cool thing they
Downstairs.
showed for the paladin.
Yeah. What is the
implementation.
role-playing thing? I don't care about spoilers.
Do you care,
I
Dave?
don't care. Yeah, I'm interested to know.
You pick a I forget what it is, a vow I think they call it or whatever. As a paladin, essentially, I guess whatever god you're following, and also like what your creed is essentially. And if you go against that role-playing wise in your in-game decisions, you will
D&D. Yeah.
someone will come in and like call you an oathbreaker essentially. You'll lose your power essentially.
And when you die, you go to hell.
Well, and then you'll actually get access to a different subclass called the Oathbreaker subclass.
Oh, that's neat.
So you'll have the option to try to redeem yourself, or take that, or just take on that subclass.
So if you don't redeem yourself and if you take this on the subclass, is there some punishment before you redeem yourself?
I mean, they made it seem like you got weaker.
Let's go to the packed places.
It wasn't clear, but it like the text was like your power's fading.
So the packed places are the wagons.
On the map.
The wagons, they have different.
Wagons are them.
Wagons are them, and they have this weird new icon, which I kind of hope they keep after the event. I actually like it better than the other big wagon. It stands out a lot more against the map, and
Oh, I heard someone get shot. Someone shoot with a silence bullet. Something just.
I heard an
shot.
actual
also look,
shot.
the wagons look like
Yeah.
pirate ship flags. Also, there's a dude right here. I just shot him.
Got her.
Nice.
Damn, headshot her through the wagon. Holy shit.
I saw that, but I didn't know you couldn't see.
There's gotta be more, right?
I don't know. It could be a solo. Oh, watch out! She could get back up if she has that grounded thing. If she's solo.
I'm not gonna assume it's a solo.
Yeah, we've never assumed solo.
I mean, we usually do see people together, but
Yeah.
it's not a guarantee here. I almost wasn't gonna take that shot too because I thought it. Oh, someone out there. Someone's like punching something out there.
Oh, we don't have enough for the pledge marks yet. Ow, I'm hit.
The shot. They're in that barn somewhere.
Fuck, there's
the
a wagon
banana
right here.
sounds like?
I'm gonna be a dumbo and go for a heal in world like a greedy bastard.
That's scaring, of course.
No, I'm not. I can't. It's such a bad idea.
They're running up. They're like about to run by me.
See him right here. Yep.
Nice, somebody went
Got him.
down.
So we got him. Yeah, I hit him twice.
There's another one right here. Another one right here. Right behind the.
Hit him.
Hay.
Oh fuck! Another one on the side. This might be whole another group, or maybe it was a single.
Got him, but I didn't kill him.
I blew one up. But there's still one more? Is what you're saying?
Yeah, right here, this way.
Nice
Got
shot. Thank God. Okay, good.
There's a fucking immolator on too.
Yeah.
So
Damn,
that was,
was,
I guess, a
wacky.
solo?
So did we kill 4 here?
Good. You killed that guy
Maybe
just in
it
time
was
so I didn't
someone
have to
got
waste
back up,
another
right?
health kit, Marcus.
Yeah.
I was healing myself, and then when you shot that guy, I was like, okay, I would just go to the wagon. But, we should, if we loot these people, we should have enough for a pact now.
I'll venture out, I guess. Fuck you, get away from me.
Firing trait. There's a trait here.
So you've
Fire eater.
So yeah, you've pledged now to Fire Eater, or to the Fire one, so you can only get fire traits now, and now you have a random fire trait, I think is how it works. I'll try Grounded, because I've already tried Fire.
Fire eater.
What did I get?
exchange for one
I got
pledge
Death
mark
Cheat, I got
when
Death
a health
Cheese.
chunk is burnt away. Okay, so I got the health chunk thing.
Okay, so this hunter will live on if I fail to
It's like
extract.
there might be a slate here.
Oh fuck yeah, I'll take a slate. I have levering. Or no, I need Terminus, not to make these
Yeah,
levering.
Terminus, not slate. Slate is a...
Whatever, it's still
Fucking good. It's a good shotgun.
is a good shotgun.
Oh, what the fuck? Oh, this is the trait. Okay. Do I want... Oh, I can pick. Alright, isn't there 3? Isn't there supposed
There
to be
is
3?
3 here. I think this is the moon one right here.
Okay.
Oh, I
Lunar?
just grabbed the first one. I didn't realize that there were
So
going to be multiple.
you got ground. Marcus has
I
fire.
had fire.
I'll do lunar. Relentless. In exchange for all pledge marks, your hunter doesn't lose a health chunk when downed. If I lose all
Oh,
the
that's so nice.
event
Damn.
points,
That's
I would take
really
out.
good for someone that's forward. What is the I feel like we're missing a person to loot. Oh shit! Someone threw an
bounties-
arrow at me.
Bounties are leaving.
I think someone shot an arrow at me.
Yeah.
Or did it, unless someone else
I don't
made
have
an
an arrow.
like sound.
No.
I think we're missing a body.
Right here. There, we are missing that solo lady. That solo lady. We never
Yeah.
found her body, so she must have had the death cheat thing.
No,
and
no,
got
I
back
shot
in.
her like out here somewhere. Let's.
No, yeah, you shot her in the
there.
road. You shot her in the road, and she.
I think that might be.
Well,
her.
the bounties are leaving. We should just go.
Yeah,
Yeah,
we.
she's right here.
Okay, you see her. You should loot her though to get the event points. We're not gonna catch the bounties. They're gone.
Well, they might be fighting. They're going.
They are
going
shooting a lot.
shooting.
Oh shit! No, you are right.
Bow and arrow.
Yep. That's bleeding, and it was totally silent. So maybe that lady did have a team, and they're just hiding this whole damn
Yeah.
time.
I mean, if I had a bow and arrow.
Yeah.
Oh, by me, this way.
I hear him running through water by me.
Yep. I just heard him running by me.
Are you 1 or 3? Are you 3, Marcus?
I pinged where it was. 3. I am. They were running through water by me. I
Hey,
was too
Bubs.
close.
Like directly north of me.
I think I hear him by the wagon. It sounds like to me, but no, right here, right here.
That's the wagon, yeah.
Right here.
You have a ping? Okay.
I'm gonna run up on him with my shotgun. Oh, there's 2.
Yeah.
Fuck, they got me with their arrow. Just trying to get real close. I should have just shot sooner.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, sweetie.
One's practically in the road. The other one's a little deeper back.
Yeah.
Did you take a shot, dude? Is that what that
No,
was?
I've never played it, no.
I see one right here.
I'm bleeding.
Shot her, but I didn't kill her. Like right around here, I lost her.
Bleeding hard.
They're just in that thing. We can't fucking get them.
Right there.
Oh, I suck. Where'd she go? That way? Yeah, right there. She's by the
healing.
thing.
Give me a sec. Also, I'm kind of pinned down. By, bees.
Remember, you have a bayonet on that thing if they rush you, Dave. You have to bing them, right?
Yep.
God, I fucking couldn't line it up. She's going your way. I just suck. I can't fucking hit from this distance. Over this way.
We only have 3 minutes also. They might be just trying to leave. Oh, that sucks. That especially sucks with the brash because you have nothing to deal with that dude with. Okay, you have a knuckle knife. You're smart.
Dumb.
Be careful with that thing.
Fuck, I'm dead. I'm gonna die, probably.
You're chased back by a fucking immolator, so.
I'm gonna be okay.
They got her buddy up.
We need to regroup.
You guys can just get out. We only have 3 minutes, and you will lose these hunters with these guys. I have the thing that lets me keep my hunter. So.
Alright, yeah, let's get out of here.
Yeah. Where are we going though? We gotta go far.
I'm gonna go south because it's just easier
I gotta
for
go
me.
west because it's
We can split
faster.
it. Yeah,
Yeah.
fine.
Yeah. Normally I wouldn't be down to fight, but this
I
time
mean, we
I
have
have
no
adult.
time.
God, I almost
to
wish this is neat. Like we would never split up like this, and you would also just fight and not leave somebody behind. But it's like, it's cool that I can keep this. I
I think
get
that the event changes the strategy.
Yeah.
The changes the
I don't know
meta
that I'm gonna
changes-
make it.
I don't either.
Dave is as long as you hit the all right, 2 minutes. Actually, yeah, this is gonna be real tight. You have a stam shot going. You should make it. As long as you don't.
I think they're chasing me. Or going my way. Get out.
There's more incentive to
Birds
move
right behind
quickly.
me. Yeah.
I don't think that yours is gonna be real tight. Both of you are actually.
Is there something to grab over here, Chris?
So
From this wagon?
I wouldn't bother. You're gonna be so close on time.
Okay.
And you have a stam shot going, so there's nothing you could get that wouldn't help you more than that.
I just was wondering if there were more points I could get from the wagon.
There might be, but Oh no, you don't get points. It's where you turn in your points.
Do I need to go more north, Chris, or west or south?
You're fine. Keep going. Go around, or you can go right through this thing, but you're doing fine. Just head pretty much straight, and you should get onto a little a bridge, so you don't have to go through water like one of those little crappy bridges. Dave, you're on the right path. Just follow this thing. You're both gonna, or Dave's gonna make it. Marcus, actually, not sure. Yeah,
Just
Marcus
direct
will
me.
probably make it.
I am.
Just direct me.
Just go. You just need to go a little bit to your left as soon as you get off this thing, and then you're basically there. You have 12 seconds. Yep, the way you're looking, right there, right there.
Oh.
Yeah, you'll make it with like 5, 4. You're good.
Oh, I'm here. Oh
I think
my
we may have
god.
killed them. I think we may have killed them by.
By making them
pulling
wait.
them out?
Yeah.
Counting it as kills.
That's fun.
Man, this event is gonna make me want the event traits to just stay around. I bet.
It
Or just
does
come
seem like sort of a
periodically.
testing thing. Could potentially become permanent. But if the events kept being at least as good as this, hell yeah.
All right,
My
let me-
region has been changed, it says.
Yeah, my guy's still alive. Nice.
That seems by far like the best one to get.
That is nice if you like expensive guns, for sure. I'd rather have the don't lose a health bar when you go down thing, though, personally. Because, you know, I like shotguns.
Alright, sir, you made it out. Congratulations. Who's next? Who's next for the trial?
Do I have to go in line, or can I like skip ahead on the pacts?
I have no idea. I haven't really. I didn't want to engage with them
It doesn't
until I
have,
was
like,
playing with
a
you guys, because I wanted to, like...
Number attached to these. Oh, Lunar Pact has it. Oh wait.
Oh, no. I guess you can only get these things at Wagons, because I can't buy them right now.
Okay.
Yeah, that's what I was seeing.
How do you get like the deeper ones though? Like, oh wait, there are two.
Maybe you just get another tier of them, like
see them,
again.
Grounded Pact. Each has two. I just it doesn't line up the way that makes sense to me.
I wish they didn't have this stupid signee thing, because then everything else that I'm used to buying would be in the same order. Alright, I guess this guy will die now, though. If he dies in this one, he can't just stay forever, right? That can't be the way it works.
Oh, yeah. Do you think that trait burns or something?
Yes, I do think it must, right?
Does it like it should show you that to you? I feel like.
Yeah, it's like grayed out on my thing. There's like a exclamation
okay.
point over it, so I'd have to get it again, I guess. At the grounded thing, or well, the question actually now is, can I make another
another
pact?
one?
Can I make a pact in another school? Very neat. Also, remember this weekend is Dark and Darker if we want to try that again.
Yeah, I'm done. Been home all for a while since puppies. Recovering. Let's see.
the updates will be dark and darker.
Oh shit, he's alive, but he doesn't have any weapons. I thought he would just keep his weapons. He just lives. He has all his traits, but he doesn't have the weapons. Well, I have nothing.
Want to see if we can find you some weapons?
Yeah, that's weird.
Yeah, let's roll with this. I think probably a sniper tower is my best bet, and there is one
That's
here.
what I was thinking, yeah. God, I want the fucking fire map. Fuck.
It's been so many matches that I haven't seen it. I wonder if it's rolled out yet, or if they'll be like, oh, it's the last 15 days of the Devil's Moon, and now it's on. Everything's on fire to evoke the apocalypse. All right, hold on. Let me check this sniper tower quick. Not having medkits is gonna be a little bit of a nightmare. I can do without a
That's
knife.
gonna be impossible. Fuck you, birds. There's no way around you.
Fire bomb. Any weapon in here? Oh, we're at the boss. Hear
Shit.
him.
Damn. No, I don't.
Alright, hold on,
Yeah, let me get the
I'm
clue.
trying to set something up to download for the app.
Alright, well, I got a fire bomb, but there's no weapons in here. Where is the next one? Find.
Get in there.
Here, I'm just gonna look for an axe or something.
Right, I'm gonna set some traps, I think. Good. Here we go.
There we go. Now it's
Damn it, why won't you place? There must be a way to place this trap here. It really just does not seem like there is.
Well, here's a pitchfork. Guess this is my weapon this round.
did you check that big sniper tower for
I did. There's a firebomb in there. I did not see a weapon.
some? They don't always have them. Even the small. Let's see. We could probably find you something. Man, there were just fucking 2 immolators, 2 dogs. I have poison ammo I can beat this guy up with.
Yeah, good, get him. Honestly, like,
Some more traps. Trap.
I feel like if I run around the map trying to find a weapon, it's not gonna be it. My best shot is that we take this boss lair and I stab someone. You know, I hide on the inside and stab someone. I mean, there's a chance I might find a weapon out there before.
God, I found everything but the boss.
Also remember, this is the compound that...
If I put a fire trap directly under a hanging barrel, Does it shoot like a flare upwards?
I
when
don't
you
know.
hit-
I feel I've tried what you're talking about exactly, but I've never had it go off,
I
so
feel
I
like
don't
I've
know.
seen it shoot flares upwards, but I don't know if it actually does.
It looks like it does. It looks like it shoots a the same
I'm gonna throw one down. Okay, sure.
projectile as that star shell type.
Oh, I hear a horse out to the southeast. It sounds like. Oh, no, that was not at me, but it was not far away. Alright, there's storm.
Also remember, there's always a lunchbox under this place. I took mine. I took a dynamite stick from it. Oh shit.
Ah, fuck you. Set me on fire, you dick.
Where the fuck did he go?
Is coming up this way?
Fuck you.
He's angry with me. Why?
I'm gonna go out to that sniper tower.
Let me know if I missed a gun. I'm wondering if I will.
Yeah,
if I
I'll let
looked
you know.
hard enough.
I feel like I have some latency issues, like when my hit marker is delayed.
I've
Dave
had
was having that before. Yeah.
Damn it! God
There's a
fucking
healing
damn it.
kit right next to you.
How did that hurt that bad? I feel like I've never really fought from inside here.
Yeah, there's no gun
horse.
in here.
There's not really a lot of good peek spots. Like, there's some windows on that one side. There's this, so you can walk out onto this roof here, but I feel like that's always a bad idea.
I feel like the other bounty might be pretty near. There's like a lot of action out southwest.
I'm gonna rely on you guys to kill somebody for me, and then I'm gonna try and sneak out and get their shit,
Let
so...
them get close.
Oh, wait, here's an axe. This is probably much better than the pitchfork. Or do you think the pitchfork's better on people because it's longer?
I mean, the axe would probably one hit. I bet you the pitchfork's a 2 hit. Unless you headshot.
Yeah.
Probably easier to hit a headshot with the axe also. Like going
I don't think you would need a
Up and
headshot
down.
with the axe. I think you
Yeah.
just... I think Marcus is right. I think if you just hit, it will probably kill. Well, let's put it this way. I've been charged a couple times by an axe. I don't think I've ever been charged with a pitchfork. It's also possible that they just don't give a shit and they're caught up in their own bounty and we have a pretty close exit. And I don't mind just bouncing because I have no weapons.
grab some vent shit on the way out.
Yeah, we're in the smaller bounty, and the wagon. There's a wagon pretty close to the north. I can actually grab it now. But everyone needs to grab one from the thing, right?
Yeah, what
probably
is the
there.
cost though? We might not have enough yet this round.
Okay, so
Oh,
we have
yeah, I
to
forgot
pay
about this
those
one.
coins. So what's the thing on the right versus the thing on the left?
I have no idea what the fucking pumpkin communism symbol thing is. Alright, do a spin, Dave, and let me know.
Do a
I don't
spin
want
for me,
to.
baby.
I'm not gonna pick this up unless.
Yeah, there's people out to the south, directly south, group of 3.
Oh,
They're
fuck.
all.
I exploded it. I didn't know you could explode
Yeah,
it.
I'm sorry. I demonstrated that to Dave before, but
Oh, they just shot me.
yeah,
Someone
They
shot
are.
you?
Yeah, they're out to the south. We got traps around the outsides, so.
it's
Any
barrel
other
traps.
health kits around? Yeah, barrel traps. Oh, they're
Um,
running.
good. Let him.
Alright, I'm going for the grounded pledge.
They're throwing grenades in.
Might kill him here. They come in. Come in. Thinking about it.
They're still to the south.
They're gonna blind me. They're gonna blind me.
They're on this corner of the building.
Fuck, they had a shotgun. I almost got him, but I got close. But
He's inside. Then that means, Dave,
Yeah.
I can't protect you inside.
They're at the bottom, yeah.
it's only Romero, so it's not. It's the baby. Yeah.
I'm dead.
Damn, that's a lot of shooting. I can lift you up, Chris, but you're probably covered, right? And they now see me.
Hey, you Romero'd my ass.
Damn, that was
Yeah,
long
here
for the
comes
baby
for that.
Romero. You got
Oh,
baby
fucking
Romero,
holy
right?
shit, that scared the shit out of me. I can't believe that he hit me from that far.
No, I got shot with a full ass Romero.
Oh, I got baby Romero. I'm pretty sure. Or if I didn't, I'm sorry. I did get full Romero. Sorry.
Jesus.
I
Fucking
didn't.
found and hit, killed
I
me.
was in a bad position either way. I should have just fucking. Yeah, I should have just gotten out. They were all in, and I did not have short range weapons. Pushing on you. Oh,
Can't
Damn.
fucking see. My fucking game is hitching up like crazy. I don't understand why it would hitch up. I'm running at 1440p.
Oh, my poor I don't even remember what the thing I got did.
This next one's probably gonna be my last one, unless it is a short one, because I do have to go to bed. Damn, that keep the hunter one though, kind of useless. Except,
Well, I'm using it because I can now keep my trace. That's not bad at all.
it's not bad. I thought it would let me keep my guns though. I could almost certainly use it though to it very much ups my ante of getting a maxed out guy, which is interesting because I've been trying to do that for a while. Cannot get the elusive 5th maxed out guy. Oh wait, nope, he's still alive.
What?
He's still
No.
alive. He's just
not allowed.
unbeatable till the end of the fucking event, I guess. He's just unkillable. Interesting. When does he
Now
die?
everyone's-
When the event is over, I guess? That's kind of bonkers. Yeah.
do what we need.
I'm unkillable. If I would have known that last round, I would have tested out your red barrel hypothesis.
Hacking?
It's me. I think if the clue is surrounded by this bony, like, this weird sticky stuff, that means that there are idols around, yeah. It appears to be the case.
You see the idols in Darksight or no?
Cannot. I think they're just, you can tell because the clue at the compound looks... Even though that's a little more annoying than just being able to see them in Darksight, I'm glad they just didn't do another...
Yeah.
Find a thing in Darksight thing. Anybody see any health? One of those dogs took a little bar off me. Right here, some. Upgrade points here.
I'm reaving some souls.
Read them souls.
I don't know why my game is just constantly hitching.
Let's go to Alice. Do you need to restart, Marcus? Good. You should be able to reconnect if you...
I don't do it now, but it's just frustrating. Can't fucking... It's like random. It seems to happen at random times, but when it does hitch, it just really hitches.
Fuck off.
What's that?
That was me.
We did it. How's that?
Wait.
Yeah, I hear dogs out. There.
That way is
Sounds
that?
like people are entering this compound or leaving it. Or is it here?
Okay, now you get rid of this immolator.
Yeah.
Have your poison shit.
Where is it?
Right around there somewhere.
It's the
Yep.
fish. What was that noise?
Yeah, what was that noise? That sounded
It
weird.
was not red and not gotten.
That's really close.
Got
That's
pretty close though.
that's Lock Bay, right? Yeah, that's Lock Bay.
Birds out that way too.
That bird's right here.
Oh yeah. Birds on the
Yeah,
other side of
sure.
this compound, right there. Yeah, someone's basically here. I hear him. They might just be on their way into the Lock Bay. I'm moving up.
But it wasn't. This clue wasn't gotten though.
It wasn't. They were on their way in, but they may have more clues than we do. I'm very close to them. One right here. Hit him.
See him.
Yeah, I'm trying to
There,
get into
there.
position.
He disappeared in the bushes.
He's over that way. It's an accurate ping. There's other people coming, maybe from the river. The
Hit one.
southeast side.
On the other side of the building for me. I'm hit hard. Pushing up on me.
Got one.
You maybe saved my life, or this may be a
Right here,
different
right here. Bear guy right there. I'm gonna die, I think.
Oh, fuck. Hey, holy shit! What do they have? Holy fuck!
guy.
He was right there. He must have been in that building I was climbing on
Somebody
top of.
shot that barrel with a explosive bullet because they didn't hit it twice. It got blown up. Damn, I was home free too.
Where he went. He's still shooting at me, but. Need to get out of here. Reposition. Getting down like these.
I should have realized they had shotguns and told you, Dave. They were pushing it. They wanted to get close to me. They were.
Yeah, I was trying to get on the roof. I thought it was a risky move, but it was risky in the way I did not expect. I didn't expect to be shot from the roof or under it. I'd be sniped from outside.
Make my way towards your corpses. One went down. Ooh.
Oh boy, I don't think that was at you, but I think it was in your
No.
direction. And scarily close to you for a random shot. I wonder how many times
we're,
we've been killed by just random shots, if it's ever happened.
So I think they're in the red barn, which is kind of hidden behind that little house, Marcus. Actually,
You're
no, it
melee,
sounds
hold
like
on.
one's.
Also, I hear dogs. Is that at me?
I think the horse is alive if you want to kill that, but I don't think any of these have been at you. Oh, damn. Damn, they're like, why can we not see these people? There's one to the left.
Yeah,
like,
there's gotta
it
be
must
one. Yeah.
Oh.
That's not.
Ah, that felt like it should have been. Alright, you gotta move now.
Yeah. Oh, that was bad. I should have killed that guy. Is there back to that? Do you know?
Like, can they
Do
walk
think
directly
so,
through
but
there?
he ran like behind it, I think. Like,
Saw him. I had just seen him peek.
oh, from inside it.
Yeah.
Okay. There
I
might
don't
be
know
a
if there's
hole somewhere, but I
Yeah.
don't know.
There's probably a window or something, but
Ooh, chunky.
I have no
Getting
healing if I get
chunky.
up to him. You might be able to get close enough to necro me if you go down by the river pretty safely, I think. You just follow the river up into under the lake house. I think you can necro me where I am
Oh,
at.
I don't know. The shot just came from there.
Yeah,
Let's
Yeah.
peek that way and we'll see.
take a peek
I
at
think
the
they're
lake.
shooting. I
At
think they're
the...
fighting across the river. Yeah, like back and forth.
So if that's the case, then maybe get Dave.
I have not heard any shots go out that way.
Actually, if you just get in the boss there, you could probably get both me and Dave
The
safely.
leftmost shot it sounded like it was to the left here, like where you're looking now.
That didn't sound like that to me.
There's someone in the boss lair with a shotgun, but if you could get into the boss lair, there's like a yard with relatively, like, hard to see through walls, where you could probably necro me and Dave.
I think I can necro someone right here, right? Is that close
That's
enough?
me, yeah.
They're both the same.
You're gonna need to be, hold on, I'll tell you
Again.
how close you are. You're 4 meters too far away. You need to be 4 meters closer. 32, 31, 30, you should be able to get me now.
Oh, nice spot. Isn't it 25 meters?
Maybe it's 25, in which case you need 5 more to go still. You should be able to get me pretty safely from under here. Now, whether I'll be safe when I get up is a very different question.
Whatever, you're unkillable. Dead.
Someone heard me. Okay, there's a trap right there.
Trap.
This isn't even a boss lair. Why would they do that?
You trap everywhere.
Not a concertina
Hold on,
though.
Marcus. I hear water walking. Or no, what regular walking above
Yeah.
you.
I mean, he knows you're around now because he knows I got necroed, so he doesn't know where you are, but...
I mean, knows you died. He doesn't necessarily know you got necroed, right? Depending on.
Yeah, because no one shot you. You got hit by a trap.
I'm pretty sure he heard me get up because as soon as I started, as soon as I got up and started walking towards the barn,
Okay.
he started
You
running
know
towards
someone.
me.
You may not know that it was a necro, but you know someone got that.
Yeah.
Blue's also going crazy. He could know.
Also, a thing I've noticed in this event, I'm not sure, maybe I'm going crazy, but it's happened twice, is that clues, like red clues, continue being red. It seems like even up until the boss is banished, even if they were gotten by you. It's weird.
Just during this event.
I don't know if it's just
never
during this event
happened
or
before?
that's a change that they made.
What's my distance from you, Dave?
36, 35, 34, 3, and so on. Still 33, 32, 31. And fuck, come on. 30. 29.
Can be shot from the
sorry.
roof of that barn where you're at right now if someone was to look at. I'm not sure anyone's in there though.
It's gotta be close enough, right?
One more meter. Okay, that's 25.
It's not working.
Maybe you're 25.01 or something. I don't know.
I'm just gonna go get you.
Careful.
Yeah. Could be people inside. I mean, I got shot from a guy inside, so, and I was outside. I didn't know there was really a
I
hole
think
there.
I think they are on the boss lair. Dave might
Is
get
this not
shot
the
here.
boss lair?
This is not the boss lair, but what would
Yeah,
be
so-
the boss lair?
Any health kits around?
I'm gonna loot these people for a health kit.
Oh fuck! He's in the window above me. Yeah, he was. I don't know why he didn't kill me earlier. I was right where I got up. He's in the window up above me.
I think this is stabby time.
Oh fuck! Fucking
What the
shotgun
fuck?
bitches.
Seriously. Like, he was not prepared for me, and he just fucking... Ugh, shotguns are so strong. Not a headshot or anything. Like, he wasn't even looking at me. And he must have hit me in the shoulder.
Man,
That sucks. I had the fucking jump on him and everything, and just...
Alright, I can
shotguns
do
are
one more if
fucking
you guys are down for one more. It's only
insanely
2:45.
strong. Did
I'll
they
keep
buff shotguns
running.
recently? Why are they so strong now?
I mean, they're always strong close. Always very good close.
I don't know.
That just sucks about that concertina because I had Necro too. So had I gotten safe there. I just ran inside because I had no health kits left because I got sparked in the first fight and I used all 3 med kits and then got blown up by a red barrel. You know what? I'm going Sparks pistol.
They waited though. They sounded like they thought I was gone.
It's just so weird that they were holed up in that barn. Like,
I mean,
it
there were a
wasn't
lot of people fighting.
There
Tons
were,
of people
but
were just trying to find a defensive position.
Oh, I should make a loadout of just my fucking tools.
yeah, you should. It is insane that you don't use the loadouts. They are so nice. Although when are you still grinding the Bingham? Yes, you are. I like the way the Bingham looks, and also it never gets dirty. I think because I bought it on a brand new Hunter and found a cleaning thing in the world, and A, it looks really clean. It looks like a new penny, and B, it wouldn't allow me to use the cleaning thing in the world. So I think its thing is that it just never gets dirty. Which maybe that's a thing with real copper or brass or something.
I mean, it kills microbes if before it oxidizes. It's antimicrobial.
Oh,
Copper.
really? Hmm.
The problem is that it oxidizes by just being around, being in the air, and then it stops working. So you'd have to like scrub it every day anyway.
should have gone shotgun. It's been getting killed by a lot of shotguns kind of day. Yeah, even the
It's popular.
playing field. Also, I noticed. I always thought the slugs were 200, but they're only 200, I think, on the Spectre, which makes sense.
On certain guns.
They're amazing on the Spectre, but they're only 120 on the Romero, and they're like 80 or something or 70.
Doesn't it not really matter on the?
I mean, I don't know. In that fight, well, you weren't here for this, but me and Lauren and Marcus had a fight, and I got donked from 30 meters with it.
Okay. Yeah, I've had success with it, but like, I remember you saying that it shouldn't really.
I mean, if it was
was
$200, I thought you were paying $200 for it on a one-shot gun, which I would say is not worth it. Get the Spectre; it's a multi-shot gun. But if it's 120, that's a different story. Like its advantage is that it is somewhat rifle-like. But if you're like on the Romero, in a certain sense, you might as well just have the crossbow. But this
one-shot rifle, like though, there's not anything that does that. You know?
Yeah.
Like,
we are here, by the way. This is it. I'm trapping this red barrel right here, very close to the boss door. Okay.
Which boss is it?
It is the Busher.
I'll start.
like the slugs on Romero, does that turn it into like a nitro-like? Like
No, it's not that strong. I mean,
like how far is the nitro versus how far are the slugs with the Romero?
it turns it into basically like the crossbow with bolts with the shotgun stuff, but with way faster bullet speed. Is basically what it is.
Actually, let me see if I can find some
Like the
traps.
problem with the crossbow is that you really and the bows is that you really have to leave your shots in certain scenarios.
All right. I'm gonna trap this barrel, but I'm gonna wait until we've done the boss because it's really close to it. Still.
Be a man and trap it irresponsibly like I did with this one. I'm just babysitting this one so I make sure nothing happens to it.
Oh, someone shoot?
I'm shooting at the boss because I have good bullets for it and I have a very strong gun.
Ah.
Alright. That barrel right there. Very, very trapped. And let me go see if I can find any others. Actually, there's some real good ones way out on the way here. Sometimes.
Barrel trapped.
There's one right here.
Stairs down below.
Me.
Are you?
Okay.
One right here, but you can't fucking put it this way, so what's the point of it? I hate this barrel so much.
Here, I got it. Watch.
Let me see what we did. I don't think that's gonna do anything.
Now I'm gonna lead it to.
Oh, okay, I got
That
you.
has a fuse. Hold on.
Wait, hold on. I can get one kind of going this way. Yeah, you'll have to be
Hey, let me
careful.
move this one.
It could come from out this way too, or out south.
People. My side.
Can you ping, Marcus? Okay.
I'm in this house. If they come in, I'm dead. If they move past me, I'm fine. And I'll have good positioning.
Looking that way. Let's see. Oh. Yeah. He's right here. They passed you.
Yeah, I can still.
At least
There's
one
sometimes
did.
be at least one near me.
Yeah,
Right
at
under me.
least one trapped you. Or past you. Oh, one's over here. Two of them accounted for.
Immolator's going on somebody.
So they just hit this bird pile.
Right here, right here.
Yeah. Oh, someone's right here.
Oh, the immolator's on him. I can't take the shot because there's a guy right next to me. Right here. Right here. I'm just waiting for a better shot. There's like a guy right underneath me. I'm trying to wait it out. Be smart this time. Right here now. He's running around the back.
Nice.
Nice
think I
shot.
got him.
Got him, yeah. Heard him die.
I don't have a good vision on him though. Man, that was another delayed fucking hit bar thing.
Yeah, I've had that too. 4, not right now.
Careful, that
The
immolator
guy's
might
still
go on you,
right
Dave.
next to me. Right next to me still.
I don't see anyone just yet, from where I am anyway. Is our thing banished? Can we grab it?
It did
There's a guy
vanish.
right underneath me.
I can shoot at the house and see if it makes him run away. Or something.
It's a hard house to get into. There's only windows. All the doors are barricaded.
I was literally
I can
just
climb up.
talking about how I've never had a fight in that house today.
They're looking. They're on the house, looking to get in. I think.
Should we just push up and help?
Oh yeah,
They're in.
they're in the bottom. They jumped in a window.
I'm coming help.
Got her.
Nice.
Somebody in here, Dave. Somebody in there. In this house, this white house. Was it just
Oh
one
yeah,
trying to
he's over
get
here.
in?
He's over here. He's in this house.
There's another one in here for sure.
I'm here.
I hear him running around.
Sure it's not me, right?
Sorry, it might be. It's hard to tell.
I don't hear anybody, so it might be
You
me.
have fire, Chris?
I do not. Where's the last place you saw that guy, Dave?
In that one house. I'm gonna grab the bounty.
I wish I could drag her
So
down and
just
put
one
her
up.
under the...
There's just one alive, and he's in that house that I pinged.
If anyone has dynamite, he's a dead man. We can just run
I have
up.
dynamite. You want to go together?
Yeah,
Cover me
so...
or
yeah.
Dave covers the front, I cover the back. Or I
Yeah,
dynamite, you cover me.
let Dave get on the other side of the house, I think, first. Dave, so go on the other side of the house from us and cover that side in case he runs that way. We'll cover this side.
Yeah, he'll be able to see me.
Wait, hold on, he's moving around. I hear him.
I'm moving too.
Maybe that is you.
Let me know when you're in position,
See
Dave.
him, but I can't tell if that's him or not. Make sure he's still in there, and then we'll.
Yeah, is
Sure,
that window...
there's 2 in there. They're like piled on top of each other.
Alright, Chris, get ready to cover me. Which window do I throw it in?
I think you want to throw it in here, right? That side.
Yeah, okay.
So you
Is
want to throw it in that
window
window
right there?
That window.
Yeah,
Yep.
okay.
I have
Ready
1
to
second of
cover.
scan left. Should I scan right
Fuck, he's
before?
right here. He's right here.
I just put a dog on him. I think.
He was outside.
He's in the he's outside behind, like by the outhouse. Dave, can you scan again and see if they're back in there?
I
Because
got one of the dogs, Dave.
I'm out. A scan.
that dog should be looking for him.
Looking for me. They're fucking all over my ass.
Fuck, he's still shooting at me. Poison ammo. Anyone see him?
I don't. I hear him, but I can't see him. Hold on, there's a wagon close. I'm gonna go stop at it and get a trait.
Fucking dogs won't leave me the fuck alone.
There's a dead guy in
Yeah,
here,
go.
Marcus, of theirs. There's a dead guy in here of theirs.
In the house?
Yeah.
Up
Let
top.
me go get some fire from this wagon and we'll burn him. That's the move.
I also can, I'm gonna get to the site, because they know where I am.
Just make sure they don't
Two,
go.
wait, hold on, I'm only, oh yeah, 2 in that house still, 2 in the house.
All right, hold on. I'm getting
Maybe dogs come up here. Sorry if there are. It's not my fault.
Where are they? I'll just fucking kill them.
Here, hold on. I'm gonna go burn that that other dude. If I can find him. He's on the bottom floor or top floor of that house.
Top, I think, right?
Leave me the fuck alone.
They could have escaped that house also by now, so.
I got all the dogs are dead.
Well, Marcus said they're still in there, right?
They were when I
Sure.
checked. I can check again if
Hold on.
everyone's in position.
I'm gonna loot this guy and then I'm gonna burn the shit out of him. He's also got a better gun than me, so I'm gonna take that.
Oh yeah, I just saw one peek right there.
Alright, I'm burning their friend. See if they come. See if they come push towards me.
Well, they don't know you're. Well, I guess they know that you're there because you're burning.
Yep, they're coming out towards me.
I'm looking out, see him though.
Right here. Pushing towards me.
Yeah, back up so that they can. Okay, I can see kind
I
of.
see him. He just ran that way. I fucking missed him. I had a shot and I missed it.
All right, he's around about there.
Yeah, I saw him. He's right there.
Someone up there.
Yeah, there's a guy
on a
in
hill.
like blackish.
Putting their friend out with a
He
smoke.
just threw like dynamite or something.
He smoked his friend, and they're probably getting him up now too.
They're in there. I didn't see him get in there.
Fuck! I'm dead. I almost died.
Apparently there was a trap.
Good thing our trap didn't work because you were blown up.
I thought you guys were much closer. I didn't realize you were still all the way back in the.
I got hit by your trap.
They're burning me now.
Looking up them.
That sucks. I had that dynamite cooked, and he just happened to be standing right near the window as I was about to throw it, and he got out just in time. I would have had him.
All 3 are up, Dave. All by the house.
Yeah.
Different varying angles. 2 on the left, 1 on the
One's
right.
inside, so. I gotta move towards Chris.
God, they're just hiding and I can't fucking see them.
What the fuck? Alright.
That was insane. What shotgun was that?
It was 2 Caldwell revival shots and then I got finished off with a Centennial.
They see me now.
I mean, that was it. There's no way I was making it out of that successfully. They could see me doing it, so.
You have a quick heal.
Yeah.
On both sides.
Nothing I can do. Got fucking shotguns again. Oh no, they don't have shotguns. That was just a Kobe. Yeah, no. Once we're in under the clock, like we really fucked up. Once we're under the clock, it's impossible to win. Like when you're the one that has to push forward. in those situations.
Yeah, my bad. I thought you guys were still relatively close to the White House when I lit them on fire. I would not have you know.
We should have just gotten all. We should have moved towards that house. That was it was a dumb decision not to do that.
Alright, I gotta go to bed. It's too late for me to continue, but I'll play more tomorrow. I can stay up late tomorrow. Catch you guys later.
A bullet thingy.